This is a video on how to get started with guitar. I'm going to go over the parts of the guitar. I'm going to go over how to hold your pick. I'm going to go over the string names. And then go over how to use your fingers to get notes out of your guitar. Okay, so from top to bottom, you've got, this is called your headstock. It's like your head on a body, see? It's like a human being, right? Okay, you've got tuning machines. Try not to turn these a lot, or let other people play with it, because it will get your guitar out of tune. Over here, this is the nut. It raises the strings up off of the neck and fretboard. So here's neck, here's fretboard. You have frets on the fretboard. That's why it's called a fretboard. It's a board that has these metal things kind of fused onto it. And if you count them, you can see this. First fret, second fret, third fret, fourth fret, fifth fret, sixth fret. Okay, you've got 6 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You count them this way. If you look down at it, it makes sense. It comes towards you. This is the bridge. Holds the strings up off of the guitar. This is the sound hole. Most guitars have the sound hole here. This one's a little different. And then you've got like these buttons to hold the strap. We don't have straps at school, okay? And then we have this jack for putting a cable if you want to hook this up to an amplifier, which we won't be doing anyway at this point because I need to get a ton of batteries and my budget's spent out. That said, holding your guitar. Your left hand does the finger stuff. Your right hand does the strumming. Usually I put the guitar on my right leg and I cross my legs. You don't have to. You can put it on your left leg if you feel more comfortable. I just don't like reaching out that far. Okay? Your pick goes in your hand like this. I'll take my thumb off so you can see what's going on over here. So it's kind of like sticking out on this part of my finger, like I've got a claw sticking out the middle of my first finger, and then the kind of soft squishy part of my thumb is holding it in place. And like, say you were knocking on the door and you didn't want to use your hands and you want to make a loud noise, you can go knock, 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 like this, right? And just make sure it's nice and secure. Then you can strum over the strings. Don't do it late at night. Don't annoy people. Just do it a few times. You want your pick to kind of glide over the strings. If you have it straight up and down, it'll get caught. But if you go a little diagonal, it'll just glide right over, okay? So that's strumming. Normally, when you're strumming, I'm going to be telling you which strings to use, and then you're going to be doing something with this hand, okay? Sometimes we just play one note. Sometimes we play entire chords. Okay? Right now we're just going to focus on finding notes. So again, your strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And your guitar should have a sticker with colors over here. This one doesn't have it. I forgot to put it on. But there are colors. This is E, and it has a red dot. This is B, it has a purple dot. This is G, it has a blue dot. This is D, it has a green dot. This is A, it has an orange dot. This is low E, it has a red dot, just like this one. But wait, they sound different. They sound different, but they blend really nicely. They're the same note, E. High E and low E. Okay, now let's talk about using our fingers over here. To get a really good sound out of the guitar, you need to bend your fingers a lot. It's like an arch in a building, or if you're pulling something towards you. Okay, so just imagine you've got a piece of stretchy fabric and you're trying to, or you're making a drum and you're pulling the skin over the drum to make it nice and tight. All right, or tug of war, or somebody's running away and you're grabbing them by the back of the shirt. No, don't go. Okay, that's the thing you need to get your force going. Your thumb kind of goes behind. Again, you're going to use your left hand. All right, your thumb kind of goes behind, and then you curve your fingers down. You're going to push your strings all the way down to the wood, and And you can experiment with making these popping noises. This is called a hammer-on. Once you start getting that noise, you're pretty good to go, okay? I can do it one finger at a time, but you can do it with all your fingers if you want. Okay, so you're basically turning your hand like this. Or pulling back a little against your body, you can do that too, all right? So let's find some notes. So we're gonna count our frets. Remember again, we had our frets, we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 strings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Say I wanted to play the note that is on the first fret of the first string. I would put my finger right here and I would pick the first string. And that's how it sounds like. Say I wanted to play the note that falls on the third fret on the second string. So just count up the strings, 1, 2, and then frets. 1, 2, 3, and there's the note. Say I wanted to play the note that's on the 5th fret of the 6th string. I count the strings, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and frets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and again, if you don't push it all the way to the wood, your notes will sound like this. As a matter of fact, sometimes people do that on purpose. You've heard that in some songs. That's how they do it. Anyway, so just basically what you're going to be practicing, finding notes by saying, okay, which string, which fret, and then making sure that your fingers are curved like claws of a cat in nice little square shapes so that you can really push those strings down. You can even try this song. Miss Mary Had a Little Lamb, right? So that's 5th fret, no, sorry, 4th fret, 2nd fret, and none. So all on the same string. You can do that on any string. Do on this string. This string. This string. And this one. Okay, so good luck with this, and I'll see you in class. And if you have any questions, of course, I will answer them. Good luck and happy practicing.